Hi, First Snatchers. How are you? We've got a very special guest. I'm going to introduce him here in a second. Give me one sec. "104.3 Fresh Radio. It's just about that time. We are 4 minutes away and just under 4 minutes away from calling our 4 o'clock name for Pick Your Purse, all powered by the Cataraqui Center and Hudson's Bay, Kingston. So here is your warning. We're going to call that name and you'll only have 10 minutes and 43 seconds to call me back if I call your name at 4 o'clock. Here's Magic on Fresh. Okay. So I'm really excited. I brought in a very special guest today, and I really wanted you guys to meet him because he's very cool, but he's kind of like elusive. Like we don't get to see him very often in these live videos that we do. So come on over here.
There we are.
This is our program manager. This is Bob Willett, and he is here in the studio today. And I was like, you should really come and do Pick Your Purse with me. So hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Say hi to our purse snatchers.
How many purse snatchers we got right now? I got to put my glasses on.
There are 11 watching.
11 people around. 15 now. There we are.
Yes.
There we are.
Yes.
Thank you for taking time out of your day. I hope I get to call your name, or we call your name.
Yeah. Look at they're saying hi to you specifically.
Oh,
Look
very
at that.
nice to see you. If you were on the cruise, I was suckered into playing a good hour's worth of music because somebody else wanted to drink. Well, really just drink. That's what you wanted.
I did, and dance.
And dance. Yes, that's
and
true.
Dance.
Yes.
Which was a lot of fun. And you've been following along with all of our winners so far. So you know that this morning Trisha didn't call back.
Brutal.
I know, and it always breaks my heart when people don't call back. So again, reminder. Do you know how much time we put on the timer?
I believe it is 1 minute and 40.
1 minute?
That's it. 10 minutes and 43 seconds. 10 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah. So you were listening to the show today.
Yeah. All I listen to is you.
Oh, that's right. And Bob came.
I have no other things to do in this job, running these two radio stations.
And Bob came bursting into the studio door.
Yes, I did.
When he heard what we were talking about today on the show, which is, do you refer to it as a cookie sheet or a cooking sheet?
If you call it a cooking sheet, you're probably a serial killer. Like I don't understand. A cooking sheet? No, I'm sorry. It is a cookie sheet. And then we got into the details of whether or not something's a baking pan or a baking sheet. And my understanding is true cookie sheets actually don't have any real sides. They might have a little thing at the front you can grab onto. But
what is that? No. I thought they had like the rectangles.
No.
With the lip. There's like a lip on it.
If it's only a lip, that's a cookie sheet. I'm talking about like the big, the things that you would do a roast in. Like, but even like this much, or French fries, frozen French fries. What do you do frozen French fries on?
A cooking sheet.
You're serious.
Well, we were talking about whether or not this was the Mandela effect, because now I'm questioning everything.
Right.
I don't know how many kids I have. I don't know who I'm getting married to. Like, I have no idea anymore.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah.
That is very funny. My name starts with Karen and ends with Karen. Thank you. It's very nice. Way to drop the hint. It's very nice. I like that.
Who's here? Hi, Sherry. Hello to Ann. Trisha, hi. And Sydney saying cookie sheet or baking sheet. You heard of baking sheet?
Oh, baking sheet for sure. Yeah, baking sheet. Yes.
Lori's here now. She's saying hello, everyone. Look it's very cool because we can see everybody logging in from YouTube and on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is a lot of fun today. And if you're just joining us, Trisha did not call back this morning. We put 10 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. And the other day, one of our winners made me wait till like 40 seconds left on the clock.
Did you have one that was like 1 minute late?
Yes.
I thought you were pretty hardcore for that.
You
got to follow the rules. I know.
I don't even jaywalk.
No. Nobody jaywalks here in Kingston.
You're from Toronto. Isn't that a dangerous game, though, with those drivers?
I'm one of those drivers. It's okay. I know how we think, but I'm happy to be here now.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Care. I'm here with our program manager, Bob Willett, in the studio as we're getting ready to play Pick Your Purse. 19 degrees right now in the Limestone City. Let's call that name.
Oh, right there.
It's that time to call that name, and I've got our program manager, Bob Willett, here in the studio. Bob, I'll give you the honors.
Do you have your stopwatch ready? You good to
I
go?
do have it ready.
All right. Megan Bouvier. Megan Bouvier, you have 10 minutes and 43 seconds.
Megan Bouvier, we're going to put 10 minutes and 43 seconds right now on the clock. And if you know Megan, get her to call us.
Yeah.
Just like, reach out to her, DM her, slide into her Twitter and just be like, Megan, call Fresh right now. It's Rihanna and Take a Bow on Fresh. All right, there we go. Okay.
Watch it.
Are you nervous?
Sure. Yeah.
This is where I get really anxious.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? I have to thank the purse snatchers because quite often
they're letting people know, right?
They're letting people know. They're tagging them in the chats.
This Karen Wilson's really funny. You spelt that wrong. She's funny. Come on, Megan.
Come on, Megan. And sometimes what they'll do, even if they don't know that person, they'll find them.
I know. I saw that. That's amazing.
Yeah, because this is a really great group of folks that want people to win very cool prizes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at more people are saying hey to you.
Oh, hello.
You'll have to go and take a look.
I gotta put my old man glasses on. There's Sherry and Lori. Lori, I get excited too. Kevin is a baker and he says it's a sheet pan. Oh, well, sheet pan dinners. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm talking about a sheet pan. You're right. Sheet pan dinners are amazing if you have kids and you're working. You throw everything all in one sheet. That's a sheet pan. Thank you very much, Lori. That's true.
That was Janet.
Janet. Sorry, yeah. That's good. No, it's nice.
Yeah.
You're right. People do care about each other. It's really nice that CARE has fostered this community, and it's a lot of fun.
With our very aggressive purse snatchers moniker.
No, I can't tell the story of what I used to remember. Did I tell you what I didn't know never mind. I can't even.
Pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
So a type of purse that you hold on to is called a clutch, correct? I can't tell the story on the air, but I'm going to tell it to you guys. So please, that's nothing bad. But I didn't realize that it's called a clutch, or I had missed that word. So I said, "What a lovely snatch you have." Thinking it was a clutch. Clutch and snatch are the same thing. Anyhow,
don't ever tell a woman.
No, what a lovely. No, I know it's a lovely little clutch you have. Clutch purse, snatch purse. You can understand what anyway. All right, what are we looking at here? All right.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for Megan.
This is not good. Well, you're going to come back on and say her name before the next song, right?
I am.
Okay, good.
You want to do it?
No, you do it.
All right.
Maybe they were confused because I announced. And they're like, I don't know, who's that? Maybe we don't. I don't want to throw her off.
All right, okay.
Megan Bouvier.
You have a great little,
I've been told I have a radio voice.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Should we all be so lucky? But I'm the worst for that. Like when people have, these wonderful different names, and I always want to say them so respectfully, right?
Yes,
so I will also, if I've had questions when they call, I will ask them
to say it correctly.
Say it properly for me.
Well, a snack person can keep snacks. That's true. Thank you. That is true. That is true.
I can just imagine what your fashion house would be like.
Yeah, well, yeah, everything has double entendres.
It would be fantastic. It would basically be like watching, Tommy Hilfiger. Basically the same.
Yes, which again, now for some reason that sounds dirty, and I don't know why. All right.
What do we have for time?
7 minutes. By the time this is done, it'll be 7 minutes.
Okay. All right. We're still waiting for Megan. I'm assuming that her last name is French.
Bouvier, yes.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, so isn't that Marge Simpson's maiden name?
Maiden name?
Okay. I think so.
104.3 Fresh Radio. It's 5:04 right now, and under 7 minutes on the clock for Megan Bouvier to give us a call right here. Megan, it is your turn to play. Pick your purse. I need you to give us a shout at 613-507-1043. And if you know Megan, if she's a colleague, your sister, your aunt, get a hold of her and tell her to give us a call right here at Fresh, because it's time for her to play Pick Your Purse. Here's Avicii. Wake Me Up. Fresh. Okay. There's a really good one. That's a good one. Do you say Avicii? Avicii.
It's Avicii.
It is.
It's Avicii.
Just is.
I saw him in Vegas once before he, unfortunately.
Who have you not seen?
Oh, there's tons of people I haven't seen, but I was in Vegas with a radio station I used to work at during Vegas Pride. Actually,
Ooh, very cool.
It was crazy fun. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I saw Avicii at Club Excess, which is a proper word. It was just crazy. It's just crazy.
Okay, so here's a good question for someone like yourself who has seen a bajillion shows. I don't even think that's an exaggeration.
I've seen a fair amount of shows.
You've seen a bajillion shows in various parts around the world.
Yes.
Which is also very cool.
Yeah.
So what's your top one?
My top one
Your
show.
top one. The top one.
Oh. Yeah, see, this isn't necessarily going to resonate here with fresh listeners, except for we're probably all around the same age, us Gen Xers. I've had the fortune to see Pearl Jam in a small club in Vancouver.
They're your band, right?
They are my band.
Band.
So I saw them at a place called the Commodore Ballroom, but I also saw them in Rome at the Stadio Olimpico.
You went to Rome?
I was already there on a family trip. It just so happened they happened to be there. But I saw Rihanna.
That's no coincidence.
I saw Rihanna at the Danforth Music Hall. Okay, which is crazy.
I'm gonna have my moment. Are you guys ready for my moment? It's Rihanna.
Rihanna?
Yes.
Why?
Yes,
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is something that came up last year where she actually corrected people. It's Rihanna. Rihanna.
It's not drama.
I mean,
and it's not Nirvana.
But it's Rihanna.
If she says,
you are Fleetwood Mac.
If she says it is I need to find the clip of her saying it that way.
I will find it.
Yeah, I need to find the clip of that because we are often talking about pronunciations. Or more fun is when the emphasis is on the wrong syllable. That for me is always fun.
You know, the one that I find here in Kingston, I didn't realize that Eastern Ontario folks really have a very pronounced accent.
My grandparents are all from around here, so I know.
And,
I've been coming up around here all my life.
And it's with double words. So like a word like download, they would say download.
Oh, download.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's not ice cream, it's ice cream.
Oh, what about a creek? Is it a creek?
It's a crick.
Or is it a crick?
It's a crick.
Is it a battery or a battery?
Oh, that's a good one.
Battery. My grandfather, God rest his soul, it wasn't a potato, it was a potato. Yeah. So there you go. You know what? I really am bad luck because I don't. What do we got here?
We have.
So she's gonna make it through the next song, and that by the time the next song's over, almost exactly. Almost. Yeah. Do it again.
Let's do it again.
Do it again. She'll have till the end of the brand new one from Charlotte Cardin.
Is that how we say it?
Yes. Charlotte
Cardin.
Yeah, she's from. Say it.
Do you know her? You probably do. I figured. Yeah, that's how it works. With me and my Anglo-Saxon accent, Cardin.
Charlotte Cardin.
104.3 Fresh Radio. We're counting down the time now. It's just about 3 minutes left remaining for Megan Bouvier to give us a call to play Pick Your Purse. Megan, 613-507-1043 is the phone number to call. We're waiting for you because it's your turn to play. If you know Megan, give her a call, give her a shout, text her, pigeon courier if that'll help to get her to give us a call right here at 104.3 Fresh Radio to play Pick Your Purse. See, now I'm gun shy. I didn't even introduce it.
Now, see this, you should backsell. Backsell is a term in the industry. Oh, you talk about, anyways, doesn't matter.
I do like this song, though.
It's a great song.
But I actually like Jim Carrey better.
Why does she remind you of Jim Carrey?
Her next single is called Jim Carrey.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I haven't heard
it.
It's
so good.
Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah.
No, she's pretty cool. I met her a few years ago when she was pushing some other album. I can't remember back then that really didn't get any mainstream airplay. And this is her first real mainstream airplay hit.
Okay, well, that's another great question to ask you. So, I mean, you saw Rihanna at the Danforth, which is ludicrous.
Yeah.
What artist would you say that you met really early in their career and then watched them explode?
I don't know if I have anybody that exploded. Man, that's really interesting.
So okay, good example. I grew up in Kitchener, which means I grew up down the street from the Beebs.
Yeah.
So I remember being on the cusp of his career.
Did you were you, because you did a bunch of stuff, you knew people, you did events and stuff there, right? So
yeah. So I didn't know
Billy Talent.
Oh, good one.
Billy Talent. Ben Kowalowitz used to work at The Edge, where I used to work in Toronto at CFMY.
Oh, good.
And he produced Live in Toronto while I was there working on something called the Humble and Fred Show. So I knew Ben. Right. I knew Ben when he worked there. So Billy Talent would be a guy. Would be a band that I really knew from its infancy. The Glorious Sons a little bit. I knew the Glorious Sons before they blew up. But definitely, I would say Billy Talent's probably the biggest one.
Okay, so follow-up question to this: What band did you hear about and loved their music before everyone else?
Oh, see, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy who's my band. My favorite band doesn't even exist yet. I don't. There are bands that I did hear. I was like, this is a hit. Oh my god, this is a hit. You know who I heard had it brought to me, and this is very much a fresh artist, is Scott Hellman. When Scott, when they brought Bungalow to me, I was very lucky. I have some friends at Warner Music, and Scott Hellman, I heard that, I'm like, oh my god, that's a hit for sure. I remember the first time I heard Hey Ya by Outkast, and they had no mainstream radio airplay at all, and I heard Hey Ya, I'm like, this could be huge. Like, this is going to be massive. So not really know it, but I've been lucky enough to have a pretty good ear for what's going to be big. And then I could get into like a whole bunch of really nerdy stuff.
That's why he hired me. I'm going to be big.
Yeah, they are.
Because, if I were a pickle, I'd be kind of a big dill.
Oh my God. Well, I'm very sorry I was bad luck. Thank you, Snatchers. That was a lot of fun, but I am very sorry I'm bad luck, and because we're out of time.
We are out of time, and I feel terrible.
Yourself, are you? You're looking at nothing but pictures of yourself.
It's Stephen King's birthday today, so I'm looking up the movie Carrie. 104.3 Fresh Radio. It is 12 minutes after 4, and the timer has officially run out. We do need some of those sound effects. Sure. Our program manager, Bob, is here in the studio with me today. We're live over at Facebook and on Twitter and at our YouTube channel as well. And Bob, right? We called the name Megan Bouvier, and unfortunately, time has run out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm bad luck. I came in. You asked me to do this. I apologize.
Well, you know what? We've got another chance coming up tomorrow morning on Fresh Mornings with Monica and Jesse. Remember, when you hear your name called, you only have 10 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, not a second longer. And we really want you to play some incredible prizes to be won. And a big thank you to our friends at the Cataraqui Center and Hudson's Bay, Kingston for powering Pick Your Purse 2023. Here's Kygo with Whitney Houston on Fresh. Now, did I say his name right?
Kygo, yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's
everybody. Sorry,
crummy for Megan.
Two today.
Yeah, but I want to say big thank you to the boss man, Bob, for hanging out with me this afternoon. You make it a lot easier because I'm here by myself.
These people just reading like,
reading like, hey. All right. So unfortunately, Megan did not call back, but your next chance coming up tomorrow morning with Monica and Jesse on Fresh Mornings. You can follow them and watch it all live on their brand new Fresh Mornings with Monica and Jesse Facebook page, as well as on our YouTube channel. You guys have a great night. Take care.
See ya.